Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for choosing to watch my video, and if you would subscribe it, like it, all that stuff, that'd be great. Otherwise, enjoy the video, and I hope it gives you the information you need and is helpful to you. Take care. 2006 Chevy Silverado front brake pads, front brake rotor replacement. 19mm caliper bolts and 18mm caliper mount bolts. Everything's left to loose and right to tighten. Get a screwdriver in here and just push a little bit, try and get the caliper to slide a little bit to make it easier to take off. Make sure your caliper slides are good. Clean these and replace them as best you can. There's usually a Torx bit in these right here that you might need to get out. That one didn't have it, the other side did. Use the impact socket. Where is it? Right here. Impact socket. Just stick it in the hole. Hit this with the hammer and twist it this way, and it should force it out. Works really well. New pads, new rotor. So we'll slide the new rotor on. We got some new pieces too. Let's find them. Here we are. New inserts. Like I said, you clean these up or replace them. Mine came with it. So we'll just insert these onto here. Pretty easy. Those inner tangs are bent a little bit. You can bend them a little bit to give them more grip so they don't fall out. But otherwise, pretty basic. Just like that. And you pull these out, put a little lube in there. It's pretty good already. Do the same for the other side. We should be good to go. So we'll slide a rotor on, slide our caliper mount back on there next. Maybe that hub was replaced because there's no hole for that Torx bolt. Still practicing getting the whistling down, huh? You sound like you're pretty good now. Here's our inner pad with the holes and the squealer in it. Slide that in there. Slides are good. We'll just slide our caliper back on. We're going to compress the piston. Use a C-clamp or large channel locks, or they make special tools for it as well. It's actually pretty important to do that before you get too far. You want to make sure they do collapse. If they don't collapse, of course you need new ones. That would be another video. I just have large channel locks. Bright light. The old brake pad and a channel locks, just like this. And I'm going to collapse it. It's not going to go fast, it's going to go slow, but it should collapse. So I'm going to skip this part, I can't really hold it, and do the collapsing at the same time. And so we're going to collapse that. Alright, so I'll get you some torque specs for the caliper bolts and the caliper mount bolts and the lug nuts. And we'll just go up top and look at the brake fluid in the master cylinder. We'll add or subtract as needed. So here's the master cylinder. There's a cap right here. Maybe step on the brakes 3 or 4 times to set the brake pads in their place. Maximum and minimum are on there. So maybe just put a little bit more in there if we want to, and put at the max. Otherwise, again, pump the brake pedal a few times before you give the car away, because it will be a low brake pedal until you pump it a few times. That would be doing the front brakes, front brake rotor, front brake pad on your Chevy Silverado. Good luck to you.